Previously on the Chatterbox.
What the fuck am I gonna hop on? That the thing is gonna register as a horse. That's the awkward straddle on the couch on the armrest. Let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta do the movement
too. Yeah, you gotta giddy up. Oh, if it makes you have to hold your hands up, I'm done.
Just imagine
that is not how you
imagine if someone walks in. Just imagine someone walks in, you're like this.
Straddled your couch.
and someone walks in, they're like,
you gotta the person that watches you will never use that armrest ever again. They'll be like, oh nah. You probably got swamp ass. I saw how many times you rode her.
What's going on, everybody? How are we doing tonight? Welcome to the stream, episode 3 of the Chatterbox. Before we get started, as usual, remember TKS Atelier, the new sponsor for your JD the Gamer merch. 10% off. Hit them up on Instagram, or if you want 25% off your own creation, your own merch, get your own swagger on, go ahead and hit them up on Instagram, tks.atelier. Holla at them. 10% off JD the Gamer, 25% off your own merch. Let's see who we got on stream tonight. What up, boys?
Hi.
Yo, what up?
Yeah.
We got CGI as usual. How you doing tonight, CG?
You know, bro, what's good, man? I'm doing good.
We got Nelly the God. What up,
What
Nelly?
what it do, but you never seen a streamer like me. Holla at me, baby. Bars.
Okay. And then reality sucks, as we said last week. Was not able to make it tonight, so we grabbed ourselves a guest tonight, coming out of the woodworks, out of nowhere,
Out of retirement from
Bear
Switch.
Glove. What up, Cap? You're still muted, Cap. I gave the signal.
Oh no! He broke it! No! No!
I think it's fake.
No, he broke it. His mic is down.
What
Is
did
it dead?
you do?
You're just doing fine!
Oh no! Ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming with 3 tonight because
Hello? No, we can't hear you.
I didn't mute anything.
Hey, I can't hear you either, G.
Nobody can hear you.
Hello?
No, he can hear us. Hey, G, I had the same problem earlier, G. It might be your settings.
Can you hear us?
We were just talking.
Okay,
Nothing
you can
changed.
hear us. Okay. So we got some technical difficulties. Don't worry
Just
about it.
don't leave the call.
Yeah, don't leave the call.
No!
If you leave the call, you're gonna throw off all the cameras. Don't do it. Let's see.
Dude, what happened?
We need to figure out how to get his mic working. Ladies and gentlemen, do bear with us in this little crisis. We got this, I think. I hope.
I don't understand. It was just working like for the last half hour. What the?
Cap, check your settings.
Shut your ass up. Yeah, I saw that one. I know it.
Alright, Cap, just double check your settings, turn the audio input off and then back on. Like, change the default to something else and then change it back to default. Oh, no, he can't hear us now. Hello?
How about now?
Yes, sir, my G.
Hey.
So let's set this back up. Hold on.
All right,
TKS
wait.
Atelier.
Rewind.
10% off. Let me give the boys the signal. They're gonna unmute themselves. Hey, CGI, how you doing tonight? Okay, Nelly, how you doing? Okay, tonight we have a special guest.
God, I'm so good at this.
How you doing, sir?
Let me do this again. Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws.
I think it would have landed better if it was happened the first
Hashtag not
I know,
sponsored.
man. I know.
Hashtag
Not sponsored. Let's go.
Hashtag
Trevor
not
Wallace.
sponsored.
Trevor Wallace, reach out to me, homie.
Oh man.
Speak out to me.
Well, I'm glad you were able. What was the issue? What happened?
I don't know. CGI broke it.
Okay, real quick before we get into anything else, somebody needs to turn down something because I'm hearing feedback in my ear. I'm hearing myself.
I'm hearing myself too. I don't know.
Okay.
Is someone watching stream?
Everybody
Wait.
else.
Cap, are you muted again?
I was just muting to see if it was better.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Okay, I don't hear myself. Okay.
It
Okay.
was Nelly this time.
Yep. Nelly, just take the blame. Okay. No, I'm still hearing myself. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I am
We're
too.
good.
Is someone watching the stream not muted?
No.
Weird.
CGI, you broke it. Okay.
It's not me.
What about chat? Chat, are you guys hearing it twice, or is it just playing back in our ears? Because if it's only playing back in our ears, I don't really care. But if you guys are hearing it,
It's playing back on chat.
I hear it twice in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hearing it myself now.
Wait, hold on. All right.
okay.
So it's there.
I think.
Hello? I think
it's there.
it's there. I know, and now I can't hear it twice.
Now it's not no echo.
Is your headphones loud enough that your receiver next to the headphone is picking it up, G? Everything is there, the receiver and the microphone.
Well, no, stop.
Stop that. Stop that.
As long as it doesn't bother anybody, let's move on. Okay, for tonight's topics, let's.
Oh,
move
the chat can't see the well by because it's too dark when you put it on. Hello?
How about now?
I can hear you,
I can hear you.
and I can hear me.
But
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Moving on.
It's all good.
We're gonna
No,
move
it's
on.
not good.
Yes, it is.
It's fine. I sound beautiful. I'm amazed at my own voice.
So tonight's topics, we're gonna go in the gaming section, gaming category. We're gonna go with early access games. How do you guys feel about that? Bear's mad. With the movie TV section, we are gonna go with our top 3 comedies of all time. So here's the deal with that category. Obviously, everybody's tastes are different. Everybody has different opinions. Everybody has different ideas on what comedy is. I personally, well, you'll see my list. Moving on. For the sports category, we have, in lieu of the most recent Andrew Luck retiring, we have athletes retiring early. How do you feel about that? Are you affected? If it's your team. It's not my team, so I don't care. But yeah, so that's the sports category. And then as always, well, not as always, as last week, starting last week, we carried it over, viewer's choice. So if you would like to, exclamation question like this, and type in your question, and then we will pick one.
I don't hear no echo.
We will pick one. I don't hear it either.
Me
At
neither.
the end, how?
I think I know what it was.
What is it?
Okay.
My headset was so loud.
I told you! What did I say? What did I say?
No,
What
you-
did I say?
Listen,
No, give me
we
something
all
to
know. You know how
What did
long
I
it's
say?
been since I've done this?
Yeah.
My God,
to the
okay?
game, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me a break.
6
This
months,
is-
man.
Listen,
This is
I've been
first
doing
day.
this for 2 minutes, okay? I
Okay,
can't computer to save my life.
I can't computer.
I
Exclamation
can't
question,
computer.
space, type your question, and then your question will be thrown into the hat, and we will talk about that question, whatever is the best question at the end, we'll pick randomly. Not the best question, we'll pick randomly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, fellas, are you guys ready to move into early access games?
Said hike.
Early access games, yeah.
Let's get it. So, topic. Early access games, how do you feel about it? I'm just going to read this real quick, and then I'm going to throw it to CG, okay? Because I think CG is pretty adamant about this. So what is early access? Get immediate access to games that are being developed with the community's involvement. These are games that evolve as you play them, as you give feedback, and as the developers update and add content. I'm not going to read the second paragraph, but basically I pulled this from Steam. And this is what they say what early access is. I personally don't have a huge deal whether it's early access or not. I know me, if I'm going into something that's early access or that isn't fully finished, I know going in that there might be bugs, there might be some issues. So I personally don't care. It doesn't bother me. But some people are pretty adamant about this topic. Some people really either hate. I've met people that hate early access. Just give it to me when the game is done. And I know people that like early access. So CG, we're gonna start with you. Go ahead and take it away.
So personally, I enjoy an early access game. Having the capability to not only shape an awesome game with developers, but to be able to play it first. Like it's better than going into beta or going into alpha. I believe that it has a lot more capability of becoming a good game if the game gets finished. If you understand. So let's just talk about Hunt real quick, since that's what we've been playing. It just came out of early access, and I feel it's awesome. I believe you feel it's awesome as well. And there's been a lot of changes from when we last played it. And a lot of the developers' questions were always in the Discord for them. And they added things and removed things that people didn't like. And then, boom, it finally came out to a full game. PUBG was early access, came out full game. As long as the developers are enjoying both the community feedback and the building the game, it could be awesome. However, there is that one of the communities that won't ever come out because people are spending too much money on it. For instance, the only other game I'm aware of that didn't fully come out until maybe recently was DayZ. That game was in early access forever, and they just made so much money that they were like, F it. We're not going to pull it all out.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you're a developer of a game and you've already got the game going, for the most part, and people are just spending, why? Yeah. I mean, unless it's literally like your baby. You know how some people take things and they're like, yo, this is mine. I want to make it what I want to make it.
Yeah. Like high five on those guys. They made a lot of money. They don't need to produce.
Yep. Nelly, what do you think about this?
See, for me, I don't mind it, especially because in our aspect of the field, like we stream games. So you give us early access, we're giving whoever's watching us that early access as well. They get a little taste of it, and then we'll get extra feedback like, all right, at the end of my stream, I'm going to go back, watch my VOD. There's like 18 different questions that different people or different ideas people wanted to imply. Beautiful. Put all that stuff together. Send that off to them like, yo, I played your game with a few people. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we came up with just one run through, but we're loving the game so far. And they actually want to listen because you're going to make that game progress. So I feel like that it shows that the community is involved, and different walks of life will have different points of views. Send them all, because at a certain point, a good portion of them are going to be stacked together. These people want the color changes. These people want the level changes. So now, okay, we have a ballpark of what they want to do. They want to make levels harder. That's that bunch. They want to change the color schemes. Maybe you can't tell, a level 10 between a level 20 because it's only gold and then black and gold. Like, no, it's too simple. Yeah. So, like, you're opening, like, the developers' ideas to, like, oh, we didn't even think of that shit. Damn. Hey. And, like, who knows? Maybe somebody can implement a good idea that can completely change the game. Like, what about if y'all collect orbs or something like Fable? Ooh.
Oh. You know what? That's a good point. It's just like in a job, right? Some jobs, like, they have their people there. You guys are looking at stuff every single day, but it's that fresh pair of eyes, that person that comes on brand new and is like, yo, that's been sitting there for 10 years. What, really? It's much easier. But that's the same type of idea what you're talking about. Bear, what do you think?
So for me, I'm a huge early access fan, especially with games that I grew up with. Big one for me. I was an alpha and beta tester for World of Warcraft back in 2004.
Wow.
I'm huge about it. The fact that maybe an idea that I had or something that I saw, I was able to, send that news up and see it fixed. And you can, hold a little bit of pride, a little bit of self-pride, like, hey, you know what? I helped make that better for thousands, and in Blizzard's case, millions of people. So the fact that you have with early access and ideas to make a game better, to improve upon a game, to make it more efficient, more effective, more fan friendly and gamer friendly, yeah, I'm with that all day, every day. And especially with some games, you get to be able to keep some of the stuff that you did. Hashtag DHC, right?
I'm not gonna lie. That topic came up a little bit last week.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, but Bear, how you enjoying Classic? Yeah.
That's later on.
I'm sure
I'm
we
just
can
gonna
talk
say
about
this
that for
right
an
now.
hour.
oh my! I could talk about it for years. So
I promise you.
I'll put it to you this way: y'all don't want no smoke.
I knew it.
I'm filthy. I'm filthy.
Remember, okay, so actually this is a good thing. That this could be a topic for another episode, or ladies and gentlemen, if you're in chat and you want to hear us talk about it, that could be the viewer's choice question at the end. So exclamation question, type in your question. If you want to talk about Classic, let us know. CG.
So I just want to point out, for anyone that's watching the viewership or any of our viewers on YouTube, if you want to comment down, we do have one comment really quickly from one of the viewers, Scarlett. She said she dislikes it. Anyone here want to give a reason why it might be bad? I mean, I do have a couple of opinions, but any of you guys have, because it seems like we're all okay with it.
All right, devil's advocate, no worries.
Yeah, do any of you guys have maybe something that you've seen recently or that you dislike a reason? One of your, like, not really personal, but what you think you've seen?
Okay, that's a good point. Hey, throw that as a question. We can circle back around and revisit this again later, right?
Sweet.
So, anybody got any last words on early access? It sounds like CG just said, we're all okay with it. We all personally like it. Yeah. Shaka brother? Yeah? Okay.
Shaka brother.
I know Tiff is probably hating me for doing that right now. Moving on to the next category. Let's get it going. Top 3 comedies of all time. So, this is where I think this is going to get pretty funny here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, all right.
Everybody has their personal opinion. So, I usually start off every category, but I'm actually going to go last on this one.
Okay.
I'm going to nominate Sir Nelly to go ahead and get it started.
Why?
Because you haven't you sent, so I had, just so everybody knows, I had everybody send me their top 3 earlier so that I can work on some stream stuff. So he had an interesting list. So I really am interested to hear why you picked these movies. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead. Which one are you going to start with first?
I think I should start with the no-brainer one because I feel like that's the one that everyone kind of is like, huh?
Okay.
So, one that's on my list. Jesus Christ! All right. One of my funniest movies of all time is the original Paranormal Activity.
So this is why I want Nelly to go first, because I need to hear
What in the what?
Exactly. So Nelly, the floor is yours.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. All I'm saying, y'all. All right, just bear with me. No. Just take it in. New perspective, y'all.
I'm with you.
Micah or Mika, whatever his name was, right? That man was threatening an invisible thing, like the door move. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Very next scene, bitch, go to sleep. Drag your bitch ass down the stairs. Wait, what? Who you fucking with? You don't even see me, baby. You don't know if I'm 3 feet tall. You don't know if I'm 10 feet tall. I'm a fucking demonic ass dude.
Whoa. You know what? I think the funniest part about that movie is
Here we
when
go.
they put the baby powder down, and it looked like a ghost ostrich was walking in their house.
It's like 3
It looked like an
palm
ostrich.
legs.
These big ass bird prints. I'm like, that's just an angry bird. It's dead.
No, like, dude, there were so many funny parts. Like, oh god, like when he was watching his own videos and he was trying to like hide his reaction from his wife. Like, I ain't no bitch. Hi. No, I'm looking over the recordings. Did you see anything fine? Yeah.
You know, at the
Like,
end
no,
when
why
he
are you
gets
shaking?
straight yeeted at the camera.
Exactly. It was like, okay, drag you out the room. Said hike. Like what? Like, yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh my god, that was some good shit, baby. It's like, and look, okay, like let's be real now. Everybody all together now. Don't leave me hanging on this one because it's gonna be dark if it does. Y'all know most people say when they go to the movies, a certain group of people do the silliest things. I can't help but agree in that movie because he's trying to fight a ghost. Is that all you got? Like, G, you just got dragged out the room. Don't you dare talk shit. Don't you dare talk shit.
So
I pulled the blanket off. I scared the shit out
Let's
of
not
women,
go down that road of what type of people. Okay, let's not.
Hey, that's why. I said.
Well, hold up.
Okay,
In all
okay.
defense, during Endgame, I was that guy.
You would
Okay.
do the shit.
Oh, dude, I was standing, hooting, hollering. I'll actually admit, Bear shed a tear.
In Endgame?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I was blubbering.
Yeah.
I was blubbering. But that's not the topic.
Like a little girl.
Let's stay on court.
I digress.
I digress.
Right.
Okay, what's your next one?
So, next one, Eddie Murphy, Harlem Nights. Come on, boy. Why they call you quick? Cause I'm quick to whoop that ass. What you mean, boy? That boy was ready. And
You
I'm
need to
sorry.
meet Richard Pryor.
Yes, because Richard Pryor's writing is just too damn good. I swear. Like Tess, the lady who later, like 20 years later, was in Touched by an Angel. Like she was the pimpette. You know what I'm saying? She was running the show, baby. I will. You want to shoot my little toe? Well, get your best shot. That mother shot my pinky toe. Like I'm sorry. There was just some things you can't erase. Eddie Murphy back in them days, beautiful. Sorry, the writing in that hilarious.
I will definitely give you that one. That's a classic. That's a classic for sure.
Yeah, and I will admit the third one, it was my hardest one because I can't. There's just too many. Like growing up as a kid, Corky Romano was a beautiful one. I mean, as you go up, like when Jim Carrey started blossoming in the 90s, like he had a lot of good movies, like The Mask and stuff. No, Ace Ventura, Patrick Detective, I guess would be his.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Classic.
So it's like there's too many things for my third one, but I was just like the
Okay,
two that
all right.
right when I got asked that question, yo, right
Those
there.
popped into your head right away. Okay, I'm with that. I'll give you that. CGI, we're gonna move on over to you since you want to eat pizza while we're streaming. Go ahead. You are next. What are your top 3 funniest movies, comedies of all time for you personally? Go.
Oh, number one is, of course, on the very top. We got my favorite movie of all time, no matter what it is, Lego Movie. That's my favorite right there.
Now, why? So that is a very, very good movie. I love the Lego Movie, but why is that your number 1 comedy of all time?
I just think it's hilarious. It has like meanings, and it's just like it's so quotable. Like all the quotes
It
in
has a
there.
lot of good one-liners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like this isn't how Batman dies. Like or when they're flying and they're like going and he's like, we're about to fly into the sun. Batman's like, yeah, but it's gonna be epic. and then the characters you got a cat unicorn thingy called Unikitty who's like cheerful, but every now and then freaks out.
Yeah.
And then she has like a little thingy. It's hilarious. You got some kind of pirate thing, and then you got a space guy who loves spaceships but never could have a spaceship. It's just hilarious.
Okay. All right. I respect that. I don't know if I would have it in my top funniest movies, but it's a great
I've
movie.
never seen it. I'm sorry to say.
Nelly, it
Nelly.
is really fun.
The
I have
one
it on my
clip that
Xbox.
someone sent me. The one clip that someone sent me is when I was derping on stream, and then someone sent me the clip of hey, first try, baby.
First try. I
I
love
was
it.
like, wait, what the? Okay, that was funny. I was rolling because I was like, damn, okay.
Okay.
And it's also I don't know if it's what is it, my follow notification or it's Emmett like just jumping. He's like, I'm so pumped, but it's like jumping in the Lego style. So it jumps left, jumps right, and then jumps left.
Yeah.
all-
I got you. Okay, what's your number? What's your next? Next.
Oh,
your top three.
my number 2. It's Fired Up. The
So
the
I'll be completely honest. I've never seen this movie. I've never even heard of it.
so a lot of people's never seen it.
F you! F you!
No,
F you!
F you. So Fired Up. Let me just tell you, it's about these 2 guys who are football stars. They're the number 1, number 2 football players, Yeah, and they're going to football camp, but then they decide to like, wait a second, we could go to cheerleading camp and hook up with all the cheerleaders, and it's like it's so hilarious. It brought us. You got to risk it to get the biscuit. It has in one of the scenes, it's like all the cheerleaders are on the bus and they're like, we are driving, we are driving, and then they're like, we are eating, we are eating, and they're like, oh my god, they finally get to the thing, and they're like, I think our bus crashed and we went to heaven, and he's like, no, we would have heard, we are dying, we are dying, and then as Bear was saying, the camp counselor, he's like, welcome to Fired Up. How do you spell fired up? And they're like, F you. And the guy's like, no, not really.
Nice. Okay. Like I said, I had never seen this. So when you sent it to me, I was like, all right. The cover looks kind of funny, I guess.
It's definitely funny, and it's definitely recommended. To just put it into words, it's literally these two guys who want to, hook up with cheerleaders at first, and then
I got you.
They get hooked on it, and then
it sounds like a funny plot. Okay, so what's your number 3?
Number 3, it has to be Dodgeball, a true underdog story.
Great movie.
It's just like,
Great
movie. No matter where I'm doing, if I'm gaming, if I'm talking to someone, something comes up. The 5 Ds of Dodgeball. Duck, dip, dip, and dodge. You said dodge twice. It's double as important. If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. It's just like, hello.
Quotability.
Yeah, the quotability of this movie.
My favorite one, I forgot the dorky kid's name, but they're like at the end, and he's like, oh, I hope he falls off the roller coaster and breaks every bone in his body. And the girl's like, hey, we need your help. It's like, why? Oh, he fell off the roller coaster and broke my body. It's like, oh my god, this is awesome.
At Globo Gym, we're better than you, and we know it.
And we know it, yeah.
Nobody
Ben
makes me
Stiller.
bleed my own blood.
Yes, that was my favorite line. You make me bleed my own blood.
That's actually they stole that from The Simpsons. So just FYI.
Well, no, they didn't.
Ooh.
Everyone knows the Simpsons are time travelers. They just found it out and did it first. It's fine.
Oh, you're right. You're actually right. That's true. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm with that. But yes, I agree with you. This one is definitely probably. I wouldn't throw it in my top 3 because it's not in my top 3. I'd probably have it in like my top 15 to 20-ish range.
Damn,
this is definitely a really good movie. Bear, what about you, sir? What is your top 3?
Hey, we'll go backwards from 3 to 1, or
Yes,
is that good with you?
3 to 1.
All right, 3 to 1. I'm gonna go with the other guys: Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell.
Yes, good movie, great movie.
I
Great
mean,
movie.
I'm a
let me fly.
peacock, Captain. You gotta let me fly. Every time these two dudes are in a movie together,
Magic,
Oh my
baby,
God.
magic.
and all the bloopers they have
Magic,
together, where it's legit, like they can't stop laughing at what they're doing
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
They're good. They're good together. Good chemistry.
Yeah, it's so good.
Mark Wahlberg has like that tough man comedy though, like he's like I'm a tough guy, but it's funny because I'm hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
You haven't done your first desk pop?
that's a great movie.
I did it. I did it. What are you doing? I did my first desk pop.
That's a great movie. Great movie.
I know. Oh, I know. I just threw this together. You look like horse shit. Don't you ever fucking talk to her like that ever. Fucking like Mark Wahlberg was about to kill a husband. A husbando. Like he was ready.
Yes. Gator.
Bye, Julia.
Oh my
Gator.
god! Better be wearing jimmies.
Ah, yes. Dang, you know what? I should have put this in my top. This is a great movie.
Oh, at the beginning when they're like, "Can we make it? Aim for the bushes." What?
Yes, great movie. Okay, all right. What about
Yeah,
your number 2?
That's 3. Number 2 is gonna be, I'm kicking it old school, Groundhog's Day. Bill Murray.
Classic.
Oh my god.
Looks like Nelly
So-
hasn't seen it.
Okay, so if you haven't seen this movie, first off, if
Ooh.
you're a Bill Murray fan, this
You
movie is
gotta see it.
awesome.
Yep.
He's a news reporter or works with a news reporter. They get stuck in Puxatawny, Minnesota, Wisconsin, some city up north. Doesn't matter. And he ends up getting stuck on Groundhog's Day. It's the same day every day. He can't break out of the cycle. Doesn't know how to. The amount of things that he does, because he knows what's going to happen at every minute of every day. But he keeps reliving the same day, but ends up like, you can see him, he like over the course of time, he's learning how to play piano, ends up going to the same piano class all the time, all of a sudden can just play immediately, steals money from the, armored car, and then he starts trying to like off himself because he thinks that's going to end it. Like he's in a bathtub, you see him just take a toaster, just boom. Nope, not happening. Wakes up the next day. It's the same. Oh man,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
hilarious.
Movie, man. You
If
got-
if you're a
Ellie,
Bill
you gotta
Murray
watch it.
fan, it's so good.
Yeah.
I do appreciate Bill Murray. That boy's a class act.
Yes. All right.
But I was
moving
gonna say
on.
when you said
Oh.
that, we didn't. No, I was gonna say right when you said that, like as you guys are mentioning good movies, more goddamn good movies keep popping in my head.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, dude,
Too late,
it's-
too late. You missed your chance. You swung, and that's it.
Strike.
So, my number one, it is a classic. Oh my god, it has to be on everyone's list of some sort. Top 5, top 10. I don't know a person that hasn't seen this movie. And we're talking about Friday.
Oh yes, yes.
What up, Big Perm? I mean, Big Worm.
Big Perm.
Big worm, big worm.
Oh
Big
my
Worm.
god.
I got this.
Hold
I'm
on,
telling
that boy,
you,
the
just-
whole movie just.
Quotability.
Yes.
I'm telling you, quotability.
Definitely.
Yes.
Oh,
This has to be. This has to be top 5 like best quoted movies. Like
oh
it
yeah.
has to be. Has to be. You
I'll-
Hey, yo, Smokey taking a shit. Exactly. See?
I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Yeah,
Zero, shut up.
Bye, Felicia. So, yeah, so I guess this is a good segue. This is actually number 3 on my top 3 list, Friday.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
we might as well spend a little bit more time just saying some quotes.
Reminiscing about Debo's bitch ass. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna just tuck mine in. I'm gonna just tuck
Yeah.
biggest mistake of his
What?
life.
What bike? That's my
Hey man, you know the beach cruiser I let you borrow last year? I mean, it's technically
No.
ours, but
It's ours.
I wanna. Yeah, it's
Nah.
right there.
I don't know nothing
Oh.
about no bike. That's my bike.
That's my body.
You want some of this too, old man? No.
No. Yo, the dad.
You think you a man with that gun, don't you? I'm a man without it. Man without it. I love that movie.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the dad was hilarious. I just
What you do,
take a
sir?
dog. I take a dog. I check him. I choke the shit out of him.
The comedy. See, people like they recognize obviously the jokes of the movie, but like the
Yeah.
subtleness of that, like every pause. I took him. I choked him. Like every
Yeah.
subtle like
Like
pause.
the
was
delivery and everything. Yeah. It's like you get so excited you run out of words. Like I just want to give you a hug and kick the shit out you. Like,
Put some
what?
hot sauce in my burrito, baby. See,
Oh
guys
man, just
like
put some
y'all
water in
tripping.
it. Put some water in it.
Yeah, so this is number 3 in my top 3. Scarlett, I am so sorry that you have never seen this movie before. I cannot believe that. That is beyond me.
Never
to
heard
know
of
that
it.
somebody in the world has never actually
CG
seen
has
this
never
movie.
even heard of it.
No. Scarlett said never heard of it.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
CG was like I've
that's
never heard of it. I was like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not.
That's like not watching Half Baked. I don't care if you do or do not partake. You watch Half Baked, Jesus
You
Christ.
gotta see it. Like you just got.
I know,
Star
right?
Wars, what's that?
I'll take your friend.
Sorry.
Man, I'm Cuban B. Cuban B. Yes. Oh, come on, Scarlett, we need to give you like the collector's edition of like all of the Spike Lee joints. Get you involved, get you a little taste of it, and then you know what I'm saying. We're gonna work you in, girl. Yeah, you're gonna be flavorful as hell.
Okay, moving on. So, my number 2 top 3 comedy of all time is none other than McLovin himself, Superbad.
Yeah.
Love this movie. Literally was cracking up crying through the entire movie, dude. Like, this movie, when you talk about quotability, this has to be like right up there, right? You guys,
I only know of one other movie that's more quotable.
well, don't say it.
Only
just
one.
in case it might be my number 1. I don't know. If it is, then you can say if it was. Nelly, you seen this movie, right?
Super bad, yeah.
Okay. All right. I just want to make sure everybody.
Like this movie feels like now's generation Super Troopers, because that was another one that came up in my head. Our version Super Troopers. This is their badass movie. Our badass movie was Meow. Sir, are you saying meow? What? Do I look like a little kitty cat? Do I look like a bimbly through a tree? Meow.
Oh man, I didn't even think about Super Troopers. Anyways, Superbad.
Yes, super bad.
That's it.
Are
It was a good
Are
one.
you guys fans of this? Like,
Yes. Are you kidding?
Okay. All right.
So I am, but I'm not a huge Jonah Hill fan.
Okay. Word.
Okay.
It's make or break for me on him, but I like it.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I say him playing like a child and shit. Like, yeah, it works for him because he has that kind of like a before Shia LaBeouf kind of like I'm the asshole and people just kind of know it. That's what he played. That's what he played in this movie, and he was just like, dude, I don't fuck, man. We need to get these girls, and like he is set. It's like Ed and Eddie. He's done like he's focused. Everybody else is doing shit.
Bro, but when they were outside the convenience store. and
Oh no,
that boy
McLovin,
told him-
I
That boy
am.
told him like, you look like fucking Aladdin. Like, why are you wearing that? Like, dude, I was dying at this movie, bro. Dying, absolutely dying. Spoilers,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
spoilers for any of these movies. Good job, CG. Sorry, Scarlett, spoilers.
Yeah, you've
gonna
had
watch the
plenty
movie.
of time.
She's
Yeah.
gonna
Had
watch
plenty
one
of
of
time.
She's gonna watch one of the movies. And she'd be like, "Wait a second, I know how this ends. I saw
right.
saw some 4 guys talking about it."
Just write this list down. You can't go wrong with this list.
Yeah, no, nothing bad.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You know what's good about this list though? Is only
Variety?
me and Bear had one movie that was the same. Everybody's movies were different, which I thought was a good thing. Like it pulls in different perspectives, so I like it.
Yeah.
But moving on
got
to my
variety.
number 1 favorite comedy of all time.
It's
This
gotta be.
movie-
It's gotta be.
No matter what time of day, no matter how many times in a row I watch it, I will watch this movie nonstop. Whether it's the explicit version, whether it's the edited
The
version. I don't
suspense
even
is killing
care.
me.
It is Step Brothers.
It's gotta be. That's
Step
it. That's
Brothers.
it. That's it, dude. That's it. That's it. I knew it, dude. I knew it.
Is that the
It
one
is
you were
the
talking
most. Yes, it's the most quotable comedy I've ever seen in my life.
about? Let me
gotta
tell
call me
you.
Nighthawk.
Let me tell you my absolute favorite part of this movie. It's not even a line. It's not even a quote. When they
It's
cut
the
to
singing.
that fool, no. When they cut to that fool and he was laying on the bed in the Chewbacca mask, it's like he's literally just laying there with a Chewbacca mask on. Like, that part, bro, I'm about to find that on YouTube right now.
Dude, the
I
part
just
where they're
thought-
singing a cappella in the van. Oh my god. Ha, 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 ha.
Bro, that movie.
That movie is
How is that-
amazing.
How is that not everybody's like in their top 3?
I thought somebody else was gonna take it, honestly.
So-
I really did.
So I love the movie, but I don't love it more than other movies. Does that make sense?
No.
I mean,
Because this movie needs to
Just shitted on me.
No,
mean,
absolutely not.
I mean, the movie's awesome.
The
I
movie
just love when they go in,
awesome.
Mom, Dad,
Hey,
can we
I'm
make bunk
sorry.
beds? You guys are grown men. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
He's like,
So is that yeah?
we already measured. We know it would give us so much space.
So much more
Power
activities. No power tools. I'm not. That's not a power
That's
tool.
my toothbrush. just the subtle things like that. Like, inside is my toothbrush.
It's not your toothbrush. He's like, oh, okay.
Continues.
Oh my god, dude. And you can't mention this without saying bows and hoes. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Prestige.
Oh wow.
And hold on, he actually said why. He did the echo himself. And then when that boy was like, "Shut up! Can you please shut up?"
It's
Chewbacca mask, bro.
Catalina wine mixer.
Catalina Rhyme.
Pow! Are you saying pow? Are you
Pow.
Why does he keep doing that?
I don't know what it is. It's something about your face. I just want to put one of these right through your suck hole.
I'm sorry. I will work on it. Do you want to do karate in the basement? Yep.
Yep.
Just montage. Just. Oh my god.
I got a stomach full of white dog shit.
And then you like this. Oh man, this movie. Can you shut your mouth? Can you shut your mouth? Them fools. Hold on. Them dudes went to a job interview as a tandem, bro. As a tandem.
No, but the best part is like you see one, and all of a sudden you just see out behind him. I'd like to weigh in on this Pam thing. Like,
when that boy was
like I would do that. I would do that.
Question out of a cannon. You gotta fuck one, marry one, kill one. Your wife, open, go. Bro, that movie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done.
Favorite non-pornographic magazine, Easy Living.
And at the end, bro, when they pulled out the Chewbacca mask and he was like, "It's okay that mine's not movie quality." And they're just up there.
There's little stuff like that.
Oh my god. What hold on, what did Will Ferrell say in the little like scene that they had when he was like, "I traveled 3,000 miles to give you
To
my
deliver
seed."
my seed.
And then he grabbed it. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I can
Lumberjack.
cook this movie all day, bro. All day.
Yeah.
That's easy, hands down. Number one.
You know what helps with shoulder pain? You lick my butthole.
Oh my god. All right, moving on. Okay. Okay, moving on. Let's get it. So, moving on to the sports category, we have athletes that retire early.
Oh,
So,
Andy.
In the wake of Andrew Luck going ahead and calling it quits, what was it, after 9 years? 7 years?
9
years.
6. Nope.
Oh,
Played
well,
6 years.
Technically, yes. Played 6 years. Phenomenal quarterback. Stepped in behind Peyton Manning. Like, the Colts were lucky. Like, come on. You had Peyton Manning and then you go to Andrew Luck. But at the age of 29, he goes ahead and steps aside because he feels that, you know, the injuries are piling up on him. He does not want to deal with the fact that he has to rehab, basically. The rehab is too much. It's too taxing. It's too tiring. Which, you know what? I've played sports since I was 4. Started with baseball, moved on to football, moved on to basketball, played some soccer in there, played some tennis in there. I played a lot of different sports, dude. I'm kind of mixed on this. When it comes to football, I kind of see where he's coming from. That's a hard sport to you know, especially once you get injured. It's hard to, you know, not get injured again because you're getting hit. And literally, you're the quarterback. Everybody's trying to hit you. Like, literally, everybody's trying to hit you. And they're trying to converge on you, right?
Yeah.
But on another point, like I've literally played through a lot of stuff. One of my second favorite athlete of all time is Kobe Bryant. Like, I've seen this fool walk back onto the court after tearing his Achilles, make 2 free throws, and then walk by himself back off the court with a torn Achilles. Like, I've seen people play through stuff, so I'm kind of torn on this subject. Bear, I'm gonna let you go first on this. Technically, I guess I'll go first. Bear, we're gonna shift it over to you now.
Thank you. Because so I played the position. I played quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, I played quarterback for the Army at Fort Benning, Georgia. I played quarterback in high school. So, and I've had 5 knee surgeries, a left shoulder surgery. Some of that also has to do with military. But when it comes to the quarterback position, oh man, the reasons that he gave were ample. They like, hey, I'm ready to retire because I have a child, a brand new child. Child just born or on the way or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, he just got married. He wants to have a fulfilling life with his family. You can't knock him for that. That is incredibly, honorable. It's something that.
And can I jump in?
I would
quick?
love to do that.
And let me jump in real quick on that topic as well. The fact that he's a very intelligent individual, I'm sure he hasn't tricked off his money. I'm sure he's got a lot of money invested. Very smart guy. So go ahead, continue.
And because he has the amount of respect he does from the Colts organization, they're letting him keep the guaranteed money that he's still going to receive anyway, which is an additional $12 million.
Yep.
That's crazy. $12 million and you're retiring? Good for you. That literally tells me all I need to know about this man's his character, his career. The dude was a phenomenal athlete. One of the best sportsmen, some of the best sportsmanship outside of Tim Tebow. Like the dude. However,
Go Gators.
However, I also see it from the fan perspective and everybody else in the organization expecting him to be playing, especially since he went through OTAs and training camp.
So real quick, that's what I was about to ask you. The fact that he did it, 12 days before the season started?
Two
yep.
weeks.
A week and a half before season starts. The timing was really bad. Had you done it prior to training camp OTAs, people would be upset. But by all means, you know what? People aren't. I mean, you did it at the right time, like Rob Gronkowski did.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Gronkowski did it in the offseason. Nobody has anything to say negative about Gronk. Let him be Gronk.
Yep.
With his brand new CBD oil company.
Yep.
So that's how I feel about it. I mean, I see both sides. Yep. As a football player, I respect him. As a man, as a football player, smart decision. He's going to be... I honestly think he comes back in 2 years.
I think he comes back
agree.
too. But let me ask you one last question before I move on to CGI. I forgot what I was going to ask. So,
good.
Solid.
What was I going to say? Hold on.
Solid, G. Solid.
God, what was I going to say?
Why are you so good, G?
Okay, never mind. If
right.
I remember it, CG, I'm letting you know if I remembered while you're talking, I'm just going to cut you
cut me
off.
off.
Yeah, just
Go
cut
ahead,
me right off.
CG, go ahead.
I cut my mic and everything. So I'm with Bear. I respect the guy for what he did. I as well played football, not the position. I played O-line, D-line, and special teams. I never got a true injury. I had a couple, big hits where, maybe the wind got knocked out of me or whatever. I was on the ground for a couple extra seconds. Thankfully, I never got any injuries. But playing football...
Oh, I remember. Sorry, stop. Sorry. Bear, one quick question. If you, I don't know what team you like. If you were a Colts fan and you were at that game, would you have been one of the fans that booed or not? Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, so that was a big thing for me. It's like knee-jerk reaction, heat of the moment. You're literally at the game. seeing your star quarterback, and you're probably talking to your buddy, going, "Yeah, man, Andy's probably gonna suit up. We're ready. 10 days from the start of the season. Let's go, dude. Number 12 about to suit up and break all Peyton's records." And then you get a text or a tweet from Adam Schefter in the middle of the game, and you're looking at him. He's gonna retire. Like, look in the field, look at your phone, look at the field. Would I have booed? Ooh. That's tough, dude. Because part of me would say, yeah, dude. Part of me would say, yeah. Like, heat of the moment. Like, is it right?
It's one
Looking
of those things. It's
retrospectively?
one of those things like when KD got hurt again in Toronto. The fans initially were cheering because they were like, "Oh my God, we might actually win the title." He just got hurt. And then even before he gets off the court, they're like, "KD, you know what? That was wrong of me."
Yeah. I mean, like, heat of the moment, I probably would have booed, because if I was a diehard fan, especially knowing that, hey, the amount of acquisitions we made in the offseason, how good our offensive line just got to not let our franchise quarterback that I'm thinking about, get hit over 172 times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. True.
If I'm thinking in those numbers, and all of a sudden, boom, he retires in the middle of a preseason game.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, I'd probably boo. Not gonna lie, but then afterwards, I'd probably be like, you know what? That's on me, Andy.
Yep.
That's on me.
So no video of you burning the jersey. CG. Back to you. You never got hurt that much.
So yeah, I've never actually gotten hurt. Thankfully, I've seen my buddy tear his ACL in the middle of a game, right next to me. And it's just.
Did he look up at you and say, "I tore my ACL"? Did he do that?
No, but
That would have been epic. I'm just saying.
He was screaming.
He was screaming.
Bro.
He was screaming.
I was screaming.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I do have a couple notes here. So not only Andrew Luck getting retired at the age of 29, which is really, really low for most of these. I have a couple other names here. So Tiki Barber, age 31, only 10 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Earl Campbell, 30. Terrell Davis, 29. The Gronk, 29. Go ahead. Were you saying something?
Go ahead. Keep going.
Calvin Johnson, 30.
Yeah, Megatron.
Yeah, 9 seasons.
30.
There's Barry Sanders, 31.
Boom. There it is. The truth.
But Barry Sanders, he quoted. I'm not sure. Did he ever get injured? Like, I have a quote from him written down.
You have to be touched to get injured, G.
So Barry Sanders, I have it written down here. A quote from him: "My desire to exit the game is greater than the desire to remain in it." So, but
that's a decision.
But still, really, really, really young for a player. Gale Sayers, 28.
Sweet.
Wow. Bringing out some names, baby.
1971. And Patrick Willis. So, but what I don't understand, if you look at these names, I got 10 names there? 9?
Mm-hmm.
They're mostly running backs.
You gotta think about that, though. You have to think about
That's easy. That's an easy explanation.
That's an easy answer. Why? There's an easy answer. Why?
But listen, I have here. I wanted to ask you guys: who is to blame? Is it? Hold on. Is it the player himself for not taking the initiative to, see anything? Is it his team, his blockers, his coaches, or is it the training staff?
No, it's none of them. It's none of them, G. That's just nature. You're wearing out your tendons. You're wearing out your...
Exactly.
Like, G, I was a running back and a wide receiver and a cornerback. Oh, no, all that running. And I did track for 9 years. Jesus Christ. No, and cross country. There's a reason why running backs end early.
Definitely a lower shelf life to that.
Yes.
But then on the other side, we have a couple quarterbacks and even a couple of wide receivers. On the other side of that, I have Ray Lewis, 17 years. Peyton Manning, 18 years. Brett Favre, 20 years. Look at Tom Brady and
TB12.
And what's his name?
I see you.
It's how are they? It has the quarterback. It's all about the quarterbacks right now. It says they need more protection, but how did these players survive in the league
it's
17,
honestly,
18, 20 years.
In my opinion, it's about the passion. You said exactly what Barry Sanders just said. The love of the game. He still loves the game, but the fact of being healthy and getting out while you're still able to healthily get out.
Yeah.
Anyway, like that superseded the fact of being in the league. Now, for people like Ray Lewis, who in my personal opinion, is the greatest linebacker of all time. The fact that he was in the league 17 years and still in the year 17 was doing his little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the best intro dance I've ever seen in my life. Only thing that might be up there with intro is Goldberg from wrestling.
Oh,
That
okay.
dude's intro with the smoke going. That dude's intro was pretty sick. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so the passion, Peyton Manning, the sheriff, like the way he thinks was just, and he barely ever got, one of the most unathletic quarterbacks I've ever seen play the game, but never got touched because he was so Omaha.
Smart, dude.
He knew what you were running before, 2 plays before you actually ran it. So the passion was different.
There's a reason he had a 5 head. He had a bigger brain than everybody else.
Big
the dude was
brain,
smart.
big brain.
I can't stand Peyton Manning, but watching him play quarterback was like watching Gordon Ramsay cook something.
Damn.
It was gonna be perfect. It was gonna because he put that much preparation into it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
he knew that if a play broke down and he was gonna get hit, I'm gonna take the loss of yards. I'm just gonna lay down.
And I'm just going to lay down. Exactly.
I ain't getting hit.
And that's why Jerry Rice was so great. He never took any big
Jerry.
hits because he was like, up, down. If I'm not taking this to the house, I'm getting down. There's no point in me taking a hit. Nelly, I don't think you've talked yet. Well, down there. Nelly, go ahead.
He's down.
Yeah, no lie. Just from the perspective of what CGI brought up, because I was never a quarterback, but running back and a tall, skinny running back. So it's hard for me to hide behind a line that they're all my height. Like,
I'm actually shocked that you played running back. I
Yeah.
can see you as a receiver
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
because of your
I wasn't
height, but
thinking
running back,
RB.
I was
No,
like, oh, okay.
because like that is my favorite position. Give me the ball, let me out juke everybody. Because I did track, I had the agility. I like when we do laps around the park, I'm done. I'm talking to coach. Hey man, so yeah, you tired? I'm good. Like, no, you want us to run a mile? I run 5 miles every fucking day for track. So it's like I had morning practice, like 6 a.m. at school, running track, doing the miles, doing the weightlifting, take a shower. First period, 7 a.m. After school, nothing but football and lacrosse, baby. And the football coach was a lacrosse coach. So he already understood where I stood as, like, I was wheels. If you wanted the fast guy, get the little guys out the way. Let me put my full stride like a gazelle through the fucking desert, JB. Like, no. Like, okay, yeah, I'm tall. But tall and skinny, I'm very slanky. If you try to wrap my legs up, no, the little twigs are getting out, baby. And if you give me open field, I'm gonna outrun you, and I'm gonna scream as you chase me. Like, where you at, baby?
Okay.
So, like,
Are you
from
okay
all
with
that,
them retiring now?
1,000%. Gee,
okay.
I have 2 cracked fibias, like a fucking torn, like, and I just did high school. Like, all I did was high school. But I did every fucking sport I could. My dad was broke after my brother and my sister went to college. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I need a scholarship, baby. So I did volleyball, I did basketball, I did bowling, I did tennis. Like, no, if there was a sport available, I'm in it.
Gazelle
So,
in the
like,
desert, baby.
After
like
after a while, like, yeah, like your body, I don't care how many whirlpool sessions you have, how many massages you get, getting your back realigned from getting cracked a whole bunch of times. Dude, your body is taking a toll day and day. And like literally practices every day except Sunday. Yeah. That's the only day, and Sunday is usually game day, so you better be rested. You better have you like a pasta dinner the night before to get all those carbs in you, like, because you're gonna be exhausted. Like, I'm talking about taking ibuprofen after every fucking game of football. Like, you're putting yourself on hiatus on purpose.
I have something to add to that. So, as both JD and Nelly, and personally me, I don't know if Barry used to touch on it, but yeah, we were multi-sport athletes in high school and in our younger ages. You don't see any other sports where people are retiring early, if you will, as our football players are. And it's not that it's our recent football players. A lot of people are saying, oh, people are getting hit harder now. No, I stated some people from the 80s, from the 70s. There's a lot of people in football. Why is it that our football players, with the way they wear the pads, why are they getting hurt more or getting injured a lot more than, let's say, of course, baseball players are not contact. Soccer players, they fake it. What about, the full contact sport? Basketball players, you don't really see too many of them getting super injured, except for if they, accidentally land weird.
Derrick Rose.
Hockey, you don't see too many hockey players retiring that early. It does happen, but it's not like always in the news. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it is with these.
I
So
got you.
why do you think American football is where people go, as Odell would say, to die?
No, Cleveland's where you go to die, according to Odell.
Exactly. But why are our football players getting injured more than any other of our sports?
If you want my honest opinion, I think I was about to say, I think a lot of it is on like personal accountability. Accountability on how you take care of your body. Okay? What you're eating, what you're doing in your off time and in the off season to prepare yourself. Like, I know that there's a big issue with Ezekiel Elliott right now in his contract, but what's he doing right now? He's
Drinking
training
on the beach.
No, he's not. He's training.
No,
he's training.
My dude is literally training himself. Now, granted, he's in Mexico. He's probably partying too, but at the same time, he's training to make sure that he's
in the best shape they've ever seen him in.
Yeah, I've heard other people say that.
And the thing is, I don't have an affiliation to any NFL team, and I'm not a big Ezekiel Elliott fan. He went to Ohio State. Fuck the Buckeyes. But the dude has taken care of his body. He's eaten right. He's made sure to stay in shape for his height, his size, his frame, so that way he can withstand getting beat up. The dude has more carries in his first 3 years in the NFL than any other running back ever.
Yeah. Yep.
And he has not. Every time he gets up from being hit, what's he do? Feed me.
Yep. Yep.
The dude wants to rock. Now, here's another one. In the same light, in my opinion, before he got injured, a better running back, Todd Gurley, who got all that money in LA. All that money in LA. Key point, LA. He's been partying. He's got knee injuries. He didn't take care of his body.
Yep.
My dude's got maybe 2 to 3 years left, and he's done.
Of being at the top, yeah. Yep. All right.
I think a lot of it's personal accountability.
That goes back to my main question: whose fault is it? Is it the players, the team, or the trainer?
I don't think you can lay a blame per se. It's just a violent sport. That's just
yeah.
Like at one point you could hold like what Barry said, hold him accountable because of the fact that I know I'm running full speed at you. I am a safety.
Yeah.
Do I want to rip your fucking head off, or do I want to tackle you and just get the stop?
I personally
some people they'll go for it.
I feel it's a mix of all four. Personally, like some players, they don't take care of themselves.
True.
Sometimes the team's just trash and they're letting them come through. And then sometimes some of the trainers are like, "Yeah, you're good," and then other times it is the other players who want to kill you, basically.
Or even the coaches when they're putting out headhunts for New Orleans. Like, extra 15K if you take the quarterback out.
The league is trying-ish. I mean, they are like they see kickoffs and punts and they're like, "Yo, this is where a lot of people are getting hurt. We need to." So they move the kickoff closer to get more touchbacks to try to stop that as much as they can. Like, there's things that they're trying to do, but if you continue to make the game quote-unquote soft, people aren't going to watch it anymore. The whole reason they watch it is for the big hits. But we're already sitting at hour and 10 minutes. Let's move this on. Last topic, we're going to go into the viewer's choice. Pick a question that was given. Let's go ahead and tackle this real quick. Let's see if we can get through this in like maybe 10 minutes or so, and then call it an episode. So, CG, what are the questions we're looking at?
So the only two questions were mine and
more than
Bears.
last week.
I mean, it was mine and Bears. Technically yours. Technically yours.
Scar put one in there.
Did she? I didn't see it.
She did. Scar put one in there a long time ago. Right here. What game, movie, book, etc. do you personally love but has a small following and you wished had more publicity?
Oh, that's a
I
great
missed that one. I'm
question.
sorry,
I
Scarlett.
like that. A thorough question. I like it.
Yo,
Yeah,
that's a
that-
really good question.
That's a good question. Let me read it one more time just to give you
Yeah,
guys a
yeah.
chance to think about it. So the question that we're going to do tonight, since the other questions were from us, we're going to do Scarlett. And Scarlett, thank you for providing the question because I believe it was your question last week as well. So thank you. What game, movie, book, etc. So basically anything you want, do you personally love but has a small following and you wished had more publicity? That's a hard question to just think about off the top of the head.
I got two answers right out the gate.
I got-
Right
I got-
out the
I got
goddamn-
one.
I got
I
one.
got
Lay 'em
one.
out. Lay 'em out. Nelly, you go first.
G,
Nelly, go first.
for the game category, I only got two that really kicked in, but it was like for the game category, I am tired of not too many people who've played Conker's Bad Fur Day, Nintendo 64. The way y'all looking at me, exactly. See, no, I'm
Is
talking
that
about
furry?
Okay, imagine Mario Brothers, like Mario World, but with the main protagonist is an alcoholic squirrel. Okay,
Okay.
Yep.
His helper is a drunk scarecrow called Birdie, like tweet Birdie.
Okay.
Like the way you help him, you give him Alka-Seltzers, he'll give you money.
What?
There's like a prune juice like place that if you ram into cows, they will shit ridiculous amounts through a
So,
giant tube. It's
is
an
this
adult
really-
version of a cartoon.
Okay.
Okay.
It's an
Alright.
adult version. It's made by Rockstar back in the day.
Oh,
Like-
that makes sense.
I,
Like,
I,
gee,
I remember.
yo, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like, gee, I'm telling you, it hurts me that not enough people played it. Like, there's a sunflower with some double D's, but you can't see them because her leaves are like covered up. But you bring bumblebees to her, it tickles her, and she wah. And it's just like it's definitely an adult version of a game. If you guys ever have a chance, YouTube it and just watch like the previews and stuff. It's hilarious.
Okay, what's
And-
the next one?
Now, this one was JD. I think you know what I'm going to say, right? I am not a Pokemon fan. Digimon needs a bigger following. God damn it. Digimon all day.
We're
Digimon,
not friends.
Digimon.
Yo.
No! Catman!
Hey,
Come here! Come here!
Digimon Rumble Arena for PS1. Fight me. Don't at me, bro.
I'm not a PlayStation person. Get you a real console.
That's that's the only console. I hate PlayStation.
Strike
Xbox
two.
for life, bro. Xbox for life. But that's the only
Xbox for life.
Xbox for life, bro. I got it tatted on my skin, bro.
Get
Can't
it,
change
baby.
that. But that's the only good game for.
I'm sorry. And Adori beats the shit out of me for liking. And I'm just like, for one thing, I just don't like the PlayStation controller. And she literally yells, "Get out!" No, I'm like,
Get
wait.
out. Get out. I'm with Adori. Also, what up, Adori?
Say.
No, so what the door.
All right, CG, go ahead. What is
So-
something
Bet,
that
bet.
you feel
PlayStation
that you
controller,
absolutely love? Okay. That you
Xbox
absolutely
controller.
love that you wish had a bigger following.
I wish Homefront
So much better. Like
had a bigger
joystick.
following.
Joystick.
Homefront, the video game, was one of my favorite games ever. This is from number 2, Homefront: The Revolution,
Okay.
and it's just the game itself was amazing. However, they came out on a time where Call of Duty and Battlefield were coming out.
Got you.
So
So bad
Homefront
timing for them.
Yeah,
it
under
was a
look.
bad timing, and Homefront themselves, it was a game, it was a shooter, just like Call of Duty and Battlefield, where literally North and South Korea merged together, started making a whole bunch of technology, and all of a sudden turned off the switch, and then invaded. So the first game took place in the Bay Area, I believe.
Okay.
You actually fought on the Golden Gate Bridge, and then number 2 takes place, I believe, in I want to say in Philadelphia. But it's a great shooter game, and it was before the time of destruction on buildings like how Battlefield has it, and they made it really great. The co-op multiplayer was awesome. The multiplayer maps were awesome. Unfortunately, in number 2, The Revolution, they took multiplayer out because the game itself wasn't as popular. So if that game was more popular, I think they would have at least a number 3 by now. It was
Okay.
a really great game, really fun.
Nice. Bear?
I'm gonna switch genres a little bit. TV show that came out. Some of you probably heard it. You may have watched it, but it wasn't that huge, and it ended after the first season. Firefly.
Oh no, I've seen every
Did you say
episode.
Firefly? Did you
my
say
God.
Firefly?
Firefly.
And what was the movie that came out right after with the
Serenity.
Serenity. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just saying,
I'm-
not like you guys may have seen it, but it is my favorite sci-fi TV series I've ever seen in my entire life, hands down. Hands down.
I would agree.
Amazing.
No, I would agree. Like the Wild Wild West on like what was that? The third moon of Mars and stuff when they had the shootout with the burlesque house. I was like, okay, this is pretty
And
dope.
the director was Joss Whedon, the same one that did the Avengers.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Very
like,
underrated and
and-
good cast as well.
great
love it.
cast, a star-studded
Oh, yeah.
cast, and it ended after the first season. The second thing, and it's got a decent following, but I really like me personally. I have a soft spot for it in my heart. Is I wish the entire Dragon Age series had a bigger, better following.
Dragon Age, nice.
Oh my God, Dragon Age! Like
I think it's Skyrim's
It's so
fault
good.
and Elder Scrolls' fault, but yeah, it's an amazing game.
Yeah, no,
So good.
damn right, damn right.
Those games are amazing.
So those are your two?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to take you, for my answer, I'm going to take you guys way back to
Jumpman.
floppy
DuckTales.
disks on computers, okay?
Yeah.
There was a floppy disk
Hold
that I
on.
had a game. Yes.
What's a
Say
floppy
Oregon
disk?
Trail.
Yeah, okay.
Say Oregon
It's not
Trail.
Oregon Trail. That had a big following. So, I used to play it on floppy back in the day. I used to actually go to work with my dad who worked with computers, and they had that floppy. I used to play it. So the game is called Metal Marines, and basically it was a strategy game where you start off with a certain amount of money. You have to build Marines, build missile launchers, build missile launcher defenses to shoot down other missiles. You get like maybe like 2 minutes to start laying out your base, laying down the covers for the base so the enemy can't see it. You lay down everything, and then boop, the match starts. You're with someone else. They're shooting missiles, trying to find where your bases are. You're shooting missiles. You can send over metal marines, like robots, basically, to go onto their area and like start fighting stuff. Try to find the base. Once you find the base, boom. Once you blow it up, game over. And you just continue to get more money, more bigger areas. So you start off, the first level is like literally a small little island as your base. So you don't have much to watch. As you continue and go up, your base, your whole map is huge. So you have to cover the whole spot. Make sure that they're not flanking you. Make sure they're not getting on a spot that you can't see. It was an amazing strategy game that I absolutely loved, and I wish that I still to this day, every like once in a while, I'll search on Google and see if I can find like an emulator of it. Like, I loved it that much. I love that game. And the
Nice.
second one is a racing game that was online that I played literally every single day at lunchtime my senior year in high school with my boys. We'd go to the computer lab and load it up because the computer teacher was like, you know, the young hip guy. He was like, yeah, it's all good, you know, just as long as y'all not looking at nothing bad. Y'all do what y'all want. It was called Nitto, Nitto, Nitto Racing. You literally get a car, you get money, you soup it up. Like you have to buy nitro, you have to buy all this stuff to soup it up, and then it's nothing but drag races. You go with your boy and you're like, pink slips, let's go. And you the way you shift is the up and down arrow key, and you have to time it as it's going. And you try to improve on your 40 time. There was at one point I had like 17 cars, and I was just pink slipping everybody, running the 40 in like 3.98 seconds, dude. Had a sick like Supra, like souped up. It was crazy. Nitto Racing.
That's awesome.
Online. I love that game, but it died out.
Nice.
Nobody was playing it. But I'm done. That's it for me. I hope you guys, everybody in chat, hello, welcome. That is the end of episode 3. How are you guys feeling about this? Are you guys enjoying this?
I think it's just elevated from here, brother man.
Okay.
I think
okay.
every episode is just amazing.
I'm I appreciate the opportunity,
How
man.
did you feel being a guest star? Did you have fun?
Oh man, I can literally talk the bark off of a tree if need be, and the topics are right. So yeah, that was great. If you ever want to talk World of Warcraft Classic or retail, about anything, Blizzard, anything, I'm in there like swimwear.
Woo, so sick need healthcare.
Nelly,
like
how
it.
you feeling about episode 3? You like it?
Ooh, no, as I say on my day to day, babies, we all on a presidential, baby. That was lovely. That was a lovely part.
When have you ever said? I've never heard you say that.
Oh, you need to be at my stream more.
Yeah, you tripping.
You need to come on over to the mountaintop, God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we, as always, appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out with us, chatting with us. Remember, go ahead and follow right there to CGI. Go ahead and follow right there to Nelly. And yes, I even got the bear on the stream deck from a long time ago. But go ahead and click that link. I haven't had to use that link in a very long time. I'll be honest, when I pressed the button, I wasn't sure if it was going to work.
Did you brush the dust off of it
Are you
first?
sure it's active? Is that link still active?
Man, I don't know if it's active.
And I actually have a picture of you on there. I'm not going to tell you which picture, though.
Whoa!
Ah,
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hands
I
above.
have pictures of everyone. So, on that note, I hope you guys had a wonderful time. We appreciate you stopping by to the Chatterbox episode 3. Until next time, it's your boy CGI, your boy Nelly the God, and Bear coming in hot. I'm JD the Gamer, and we are out. Peace.